Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. So I was thinking recently how our family really loves cinnamon rolls. We go through lots and lots of these cans, especially here at the holidays. So that got me thinking, what are some creative ways to use these instead of just the regular way? Although they're delicious like that. So that's what today's video is gonna be all about. I'm gonna show you 4 creative ways to use canned cinnamon rolls. So first, I'm just gonna pop 2 tablespoons of butter in a bowl and get this melted. And I am gonna be halving this recipe, but of course, for Christmas morning, a whole recipe would probably work really, really great. All right, now I'm just gonna pour that melted butter into my baking dish. I'm just using an 8x8 since I'm having the recipe, but you would just use a 9x13. Get it all spread around. So now I just have my canned cinnamon rolls and we're gonna cut these into 4 pieces. The directions say 8 pieces, but personally I think 4 is just fine. So I'm gonna do the same thing for all of my cinnamon rolls. And of course you can use a knife, but I think a pizza cutter works well for this because it kind of keeps them fluffy. All right, now I'm just gonna get all of these little cinnamon roll pieces into our baking dish. And we're just gonna set that to the side and bring back over our bowl, and we're gonna make an egg mixture to pour on top, just like you would with French toast. So we're gonna add 3 eggs, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, now we're just gonna whisk all this together. Next, we're just gonna pour this egg mixture all over top of the cinnamon rolls. And lastly, we're just gonna drizzle on 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup. And the directions on the back of the can say you can add chopped pecans, but my girls would like it better without the nuts, so I'm just gonna leave that part out. And this is gonna go into the oven at 375 for about 25 to 30 minutes until they are golden brown. So maple bacon, anything my family loves. So I know they're gonna love these cinnamon rolls. So first we're gonna make a little mixture to go inside. So we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're adding 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. And then we're gonna add some crumbled cooked bacon. I am taking a shortcut and just using some bacon bits. If you wanna cook yours up, it's about probably, I don't know, 6 pieces of bacon. Or about, let's see, maybe a 1/3 cup of cooked and crumbled bacon. We're just gonna give this all a stir. So for this recipe, again, we're using the Great Value brand of cinnamon rolls since they actually roll out. And we're gonna use the kind with the cream cheese frosting. We're gonna add some things to that, but I think it's gonna be delicious with the maple bacon flavor. All right, so what we're doing is opening up the cinnamon roll, and we're just gonna try to spread a little bit of this mixture in each one. This will take a little bit of time, but it'll be worth it. It doesn't have to be pretty or perfect. Just get some of that flavor in there. Roll it back up. Try not to squeeze it too much so everything stays inside. And then I'm just gonna put them over here into my baking dish. And you wanna bake these in some sort of dish to where they're all kind of touching each other. They're just way more fluffy that way. Or if you like them to get a little bit more done around the edges, then do them, you know, on a cookie sheet, spread apart a little bit. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing to all of these, get them on the pan. I'll be right back. All right, if you have any sauce left over, I'm just gonna kind of put it on top. So these are just gonna bake at the cinnamon roll package directions. So I have my oven set to 400 and I'm gonna put these in here and check them at about 13 minutes. They should take about 13 to 17 minutes. All right, so I've had our cinnamon rolls out of the oven. They've been cooling for just a few minutes. And now I'm just gonna take that little packet of cream cheese frosting or icing and get it over here in a bowl. And then we're gonna add just about a teaspoon of maple syrup to that. Maybe a little more, a teaspoon and a half. All right, and we're just gonna give that a stir. Now we're just gonna drizzle that right over top. Y'all, these look so good, let me just tell you, and smell delicious. And of course, as always, I'll have all the recipes typed out or linked below. And for all of these, I'll put the specifics on which type of cinnamon rolls I think work best for each recipe. So that way you don't have to remember, since we used so many different things. For this recipe, we're going to use the Great Value Original Cinnamon Rolls because we are going to need these to roll out. So all I'm going to do is kind of shape these into a Christmas tree. You just start at the bottom and each row you just roll it up a little bit smaller, if that makes sense. And you can see they make a cute little Christmas shape. You're just going to roll all of these up and bake them just like normal cinnamon rolls. When the cinnamon rolls are done baking and while they're cooling, we're just gonna food color our frosting a little bit. Obviously we're making Christmas trees, so I'm gonna do it green. I just have some gel food coloring. I'm pretty sure this came from Walmart. You can find it pretty much anywhere in the baking aisle. So I'm just adding in the green until I get it the festive color that I wanted. You want to make sure your cinnamon rolls are cooled completely so that frosting will stay on top and not melt off, but then we're just going to add that green frosting on top and then do a little bit of decorating. This will be so much fun for kids. You could get super creative with it. I know they make little sprinkle lights, all sorts of things, but I just added a star to the top of ours and a few little sprinkles to look like ornaments or lights. I don't know, they're just festive and cute. So for this recipe, we are going to use the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls because these don't roll out and they're going to do exactly what we need them to do. For this recipe, we're going to start out by cooking our sausage links. They are going to bake in the oven with the cinnamon rolls, of course, but they won't bake long enough for the sausage to get done, so you do need to pre-cook your sausage. You can do it, of course, in a frying pan, however you want to, but I'm just going to do ours in the oven. So you'll just need however many cinnamon rolls you have. We only have one roll, so we're just gonna do 8. So I'm gonna get these on the pan and they're gonna bake at 400, probably about 15 minutes. And then I'll just save the rest in this pack for breakfast or something else. All right, so I have all my cinnamon rolls laid out and we're just gonna mash these flat. You can get out a rolling pin, but I'm just gonna kind of flatten them out into an oval shape. Because next, we're gonna take our sausage links that we fully cooked and we're just gonna wrap these up just like a pig in a blanket. And over here I have my cookie sheet. I'm gonna pinch it together a little bit. And that is literally it. I'm gonna put these over here with the seam down. I sprayed a little cooking spray over here. I'm gonna do the same thing for the rest of these. All right, these are going into the oven at 375 for about 13 to 15 minutes. All right, they are out of the oven. We're just gonna let them cool for about 10 or 15 minutes. So of course, we gotta have a little bit of the glaze. All right, my friends, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, all of these recipes will be linked in the description box. And I hope if this is your first time joining me that you'll hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos coming up. I hope you're all doing amazing, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye, y'all.